Welcome back. So today I was hoping to do some of these, which is the shallots. I've only got 10 of these and I was hoping that they were going to fit in this little trough here. So if you look on the back of the card, it does say that it is time to plant them because it is now spring. Also, it says the depth only needs to be 3 centimetres, and I thought, well, that should work absolutely fine, shouldn't it? And also, they only have to be about 12 centimetres apart. So hopefully this will do just fine. So what I'm going to do right this second is I'm going to fill this up, and whilst I'm doing that, you can check out Peter because he's having a little chomp on his dinner. I've only just filled it up for him and he seemed pretty tame today. Normally he is quite hesitant, but today I literally took out the food to his dish. He landed on the fence just up here and he watched me tip it in, and then he flew straight to it. And I was still in the garden, so I think we're actually becoming quite close friends now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill this up with compost, and I'll leave you with Peter. He can't believe his luck. Each time he comes here, he's always keen to get a mouthful of food. It doesn't take him long either to realise that the new food has been put in. So he flies down from the roof across from us. He's literally watching pretty much all day. But he waits until it's full up before he comes across. Rather than us being friends is what I thought we originally were. So now I have filled up this container full of compost. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to spread the compost about a bit because I've got to pick out some of the twigs that aren't needed. And what I'm going to do, just for a second actually, I'm going to make the holes of where the shallots are going to sit. So what does it say? It says they have to be about 12 centimetres apart. Shall we make this really thorough? Let me get a tape measure. So I've got a tape measure. I'm just going to measure about 12 centimetres across. So 12 centimetres is that there. See you later, boy. So I'm just going to measure, give or take, where 12 centimetres is. That's going to be about there. That one's going to be about there. And that one's going to be about there. Perfect. So we're going to get only about four of the shallots in here. Let's just open up this bag. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's already doing its thing. So I'm just going to plonk that in like that. Is there any other green ones? That looks good to go. I'm going to plonk that one in there. Now there's not very many in here. Oh, that one's a fat one. I'll plonk that one in there. I'll probably go for this one in here because that's another biggish shallot. And I'll just plonk that in there. Now this only needs a very light covering, so I do that now. Just gently covering the top. Doesn't need to be that much on top because I think it said about, what does it say on the bag? It's only got to be 3 centimetres below the line. I'm just going to give that a water and give this a light sprinkle just so they activate and they know that they've got to grow in the compost. Beautiful. Look at this. Was this Peter? Crapping all over my plants. Well, that's 4 of them. I've got 6 more to do, so I'm just going to pop those in a pot right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plonk one straight into there, and another littler one straight into there. I know these are about 12 centimetres in diameter. I'm still going to need another pot, aren't I? That's annoying. Never mind. Let me tease you with another one, like that. Baby ones, as you can see. So I'm just going to plonk that one in there, and that one in there. Cover those up, and there we have it, just like that, beautifully done. And I'm going to write some labels out and put these in the greenhouse until I start to see them basically come out of the top of the compost, which will be to then take them out of the greenhouse after they've done their little process of growing little shoots up above the soil. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin putting everything that I have inside the greenhouse outside onto the gravel, so it gets full sunlight and it doesn't overheat and then spontaneously combust. Was that Peter? That's shallots now done. I feel like we haven't filled the time up though. What should we do? Let me just walk you around everything. In the past week or so, these strawberries here have started to start flourishing now. Look at them, they're great. The tomato plants are getting really big now, as are my ones all the way up there, which is fantastic news. We've got all of the potatoes now making a cluster. It's fantastic what they look like now. And actually, just to fill you in, because a couple of people on the short form content that I put out not too long ago, they were saying about my process of how I grew potatoes. Now, as you can see, they've grown magnificently. So nothing I've done has been wrong. But one of the comments on the short form videos was that they didn't need to go in the greenhouse. Now, I only do that specifically because it was raining at the time. If you remember, if you went and actually watched the full thing, you'd see that it was absolutely down with rain. There was so much moisture that was being held in the pots. That was really unnecessary. That's why I did it in the greenhouse to start with. So yeah, there was a process to it. It wasn't just for show. And yeah, they're now out in the sunshine doing their thing, and you can see they're growing fantastically. Look at them, amazing. We've got the raspberry plant over here as well. Oh, what is that? More muck. But all of these new shoots, they are fantastic. So giving it a haircut not long ago really hasn't done any damage whatsoever. Inside the greenhouse, look at this. The lettuce looks amazing. Doesn't that look good? And then inside here, what did we do in here? So lucky I did these. Oh, these were the peas. Okay, well they haven't done very much, but these ones back here have. I think they're almost ready to go in a big pot. Here are some of the beetroot seeds I did not long ago. They're starting to grow. All the, that's rock solid. I need to water everything. Carrots seem to be doing really well. What else do we have in here? Oh yes, those potatoes will need a top up at some point. They're starting to show. And also, finally, the cut and come again lettuce. That's doing really well. The cress is starting to show as well. The what's that? That's pepper. The chili plant. Again, doing really well. Fantastic. These little beetroot seeds haven't done very much at all, have they? But they will in due course, hopefully. So, lots of good things to come. So what I'm going to say is thanks very much for watching. If you got anything from this, make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you check out the other videos already uploaded onto the channel, and hopefully catch you in another episode, whatever we may be doing, probably sorting out all the stuff in the greenhouse. See you soon.